Good afternoon. My name is Andrew Montgomery. I am here to tell you why I should be considered for the chief engineer position of Tesla Motors. I know Tesla started in 2003. They went to production with their first car in 2008, which was a Roadster. It was about $110,000 after federal tax credits, etc. And now we're a decade later, and Tesla is trying to go to full production with their Model 3. And that is going to be a high volume production vehicle. And I think my engineering expertise would help them greatly with me being their chief engineer. So a little bit about my career background is I worked for a company named Vactor. We made vocational trucks, and those were industrial vacuuming trucks is really kind of the category they fit into. And there's two main things they would do. One was a sewer cleaner, which would pull up to a manhole and drop a big hose down the hole and suck up all the nasty stuff that was stuck inside a manhole after squirting water in it and clearing all the dirty debris out. So I learned a lot about manufacturing there. So it doesn't really, it's on the road, it's not pure automotive like, but I do know the rules and regulations that go along with making something street legal. So that's where that comes in. And then also we made some industrial vacuuming things too, which involved a lot of drive lines, which something that still Tesla needs to do. So to get your power from an electric motor to put it to the ground. So, and one of my big achievements there was I made a liftable debris body that would actually lift up the debris tank, which of material that had been sucked up, and dump it into a 5-foot tall roll-off dumpster. So that way the machine could stay at a work site and the workers keep on vacuuming, cleaning without stopping to go and dump their truck somewhere else. And you can constantly have a batch of roll-off dumpsters that someone else could haul away, and you were always doing productive things. Later in my career, I took a job with Scient, which is a contract engineering firm. And for most of my time with them, I have spent working with Caterpillar. I worked both designing cab interiors, which is something that really goes along with Tesla, both injection molded things, thermoformed plastic seats, joysticks, controls. So I'm very familiar with the touch and feel of that you really want to have for an interior of a vehicle. So that would fit right into the chief engineer role at Tesla. Second, I worked also with their engine division, which was very, very high volume. So you think of Caterpillar, most things aren't really high volume, but in the engine world, they're building thousands of these engines a year. So you learn how to design things better for high volume and high efficiency, and to remove costs, because $1 in cost on a high volume is a lot at the end of the year. If you shave $1 away, you may save $200,000 for that year, just because you're building so many engines. And that would lend very well for me leading Tesla as the chief engineer. Next is my community involvement. I am a member of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, which is a charitable organization. I think maybe you've recently heard them. They announced they funded a diabetes research center at the University of Iowa. That's been completed now, and actually they're on to the second phase of that, of raising more money to do even more research towards diabetes out there. So that is a very, very civic duty there. But I actually was president of my local area for the Fraternal Order of Eagles, and during my year as president, I motivated people and got them to come out and do fundraising and lead fundraising events. So at the end of the year, we ended up winning 3 of 5 statewide fundraising awards, which our area had never won any fundraising awards before that. So I was new to the game, but I led us very successfully through one year, and I would say brought home the gold. So I was very excited to do that. Another community involvement thing that I'm involved with is First Lego League Junior. I teach a team of 6 kids, kindergarten through 3rd grade, to build Lego robots. And this year we are doing a mission to the moon. So the kids, they envision what they would need to live on the moon, work on the moon, and all those things that you need for a moon mission. And also build small little robots and program these robots and make them work and do jobs for you to make living on the moon more successful. So that's another area where my involvement with small children and just leading them is a valuable asset to have for a chief engineer at Tesla. So in conclusion, I hope you can really consider me seriously for a chief engineer of Tesla Motors, because I believe I could lead your company to be the #1 automotive company in the country and probably the world, and bring electric vehicles to everyone to save the environment. So thank you very, very much.